Everyone, my name is Alicia, and if you found your way here today, either you're a friend who knew that I was going to try this out, or you know me from the Pita Pit video that I did as a project for one of my grad school classes a few years ago. Little catch up, my name is Alicia. I no longer work at Pita Pit and have not for years, but for some reason that video just went crazy. It really took off, and it's kind of crazy that whenever you type in Pita Pit video, like that's one of the first ones that pops up, and it's in no way am I affiliated with Pita Pit, work for Pita Pit anymore. It's just it was a class project. It was a class project, and I didn't even get an A. I got a B. I got a B plus. So I know there's people on there that commented that it was not very good quality, sound wasn't very good. I am aware of that. It was a very not professionally done job, shot on basically a cell phone. So anyway, if you know me from there, that is also great. But I wanted to kind of give this a try since I already had a channel set up from having to do projects for that class. I did get a camera for Christmas, so 6 months later almost, here we are. And why not? I figured why not? It's fun, it can be creative. So just wanted to do a little introduction as to what you might see on this channel. It will be a little bit different than what I have posted in the past as far as my projects were and everything. This would be a little bit more of a creative space for me where I might do, you know, some typical girly stuff like, you know, fashion, beauty, lifestyle kind of things, shopping hauls, hair tutorials maybe, things like that. So if that interests you, subscribe, keep watching. If not, that's cool too. The world's full of all kinds of good people. So since the intro was a little bit short, I wanted to do this 10 things about me just so that we can get a little bit more acquainted. You can get to know me a little bit better, and we can just kind of get things started off that way. Number one, my hair is naturally red. It is, this is my natural color. It's never been dyed, never really been chemically treated in any way. It is very long, but I do have it up right now because the weather is kind of hot outside. And if this is a style that you would like to see with the little braids and the bun in the back, this one I kind of did kind of fast because I just kind of threw it up today. But if this is a hairstyle that you would like to see in a future video, just let me know in the comments and I can do a tutorial for you. So that's number one. Number two, I have a cat named Crookshanks, and she's a fluffy little brown tabby. She's adorable. She's sleeping right now, and I don't want to bother her. But if I get some footage, I will definitely put it in the video so that you can see my little fluffy baby, and I'm sure you'll love her as well. Yes, she is named after the Crookshanks in the Harry Potter books. I'm a huge nerd, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all that good stuff. You wouldn't know it by looking at me, but I am. But Crookshanks, even though just by her name, she does not look anything like the cat in the movies or the cat that's described in the books. I just really wanted I always have this thing where I name pets after literary animals, or where I name pets after literature characters. So for example, my cat that I grew up with, his name was Harry, after Harry Potter. So I wanted to kind of keep with that theme with my cats. I've had some betta fish. I had one named Ichabod after Sleepy Hollow. I had one named Rochester from a character in Jane Eyre. I had quite a few. I had Gatsby. I had a fish named Gatsby from Great Gatsby. So I have this tradition where I name my pets after characters from books. So she looks nothing like that. And also, I know what you're gonna say, Crookshanks was a he in the books. Yes, he was. and I have a story about that too, which I can definitely go into a little bit more into Crookshanks' story, and I might make a whole video on Crookshanks, so I'll go into that story of how he became a she. And it's kind of a funny story in a later video, so you can learn a little bit more about her. Number 3, I am from Ohio, born and raised. This is the internet, and there are a lot of creepy people out there, so since I don't know which of you would like to hurt me, that's all I'm going to say. I'm from Ohio. You don't need to know anymore. Which brings me to number 4. I am engaged. We got my fiance Charlie and I got engaged back in November. Here's the ring if you want to see it. Don't mind my nails, they're really disgusting right now. We got engaged back in November, and with the holidays and everything, we've been trying to plan a wedding. Hasn't really gone too far. He works basically a completely opposite schedule than I do, so that has been challenging, but we are planning to get married sometime next spring or summer, if all goes well. So the reason I said that brings me to that point is because if there's any creeps on here that are trying to hurt me, you will have to answer to him. So keep that in mind before you start any shenanigans. So number 5, I graduated from Ohio University, and that's not Ohio State University. Nothing against Ohio State. They're a fantastic school. Have a very big fan following. I have nothing against Ohio State. I know that other Ohioans are going to be like, are you Team Ohio State or Team Michigan? I would have to say I don't really care about either, but if I had to pick, I am Team Ohio State. So Ohio State's fine, but I did not go to Ohio State, and anyone that went to OU, which is Ohio University, will tell you all about the fact that OU is not Ohio State. Very different. We love our brothers and sisters at Ohio State, but we are not the same thing. So I graduated with my bachelor's in English in 2016 from Ohio University, and then I got my master's in communication from Northern Kentucky University in 2018, which my master's at Northern Kentucky is a lot of the videos that you have probably seen on my channel from years ago. Those were class projects for one of my communication classes that I took. So yeah, so that was from that. Number 6, I play flute. I'm not the best at it, but I did play in marching band in high school, and I still participate in a community band to this day. I'd probably be better if I practiced more, but I'll be honest with you, at least for me, if you are a flautist who enjoys, playing solo, if there's any good music that is fun to play by yourself, let me know. But personally, I just don't get a whole lot of enjoyment out of sitting in my room and playing flute. It's definitely more of an ensemble instrument for me, so that's why I really like when I have band practice and things, so that I can play with a group and really enjoy it. But I just can't get myself to practice just by myself and kind of get into it in a solo way. So be better if I practice, but I just don't practice enough. And then what number are we on? We are on number 7. I love dresses so much. That is something whenever I do a lot of fashion hauls and things, you'll see a lot of dresses. I just love how feminine and pretty I feel when I wear them, and no matter how little effort I might put into my outfit that day, whenever I wear a dress, everyone thinks I'm so dressed up and put together, when in reality, I maybe rolled out of bed 20 minutes before I had to leave the door. So something about dresses just makes you feel like you're put together and with it even when you're not. So that's just another fun fact about my wardrobe, I guess. Number 8, I actually am one of those weird people that enjoys housework. So cleaning, organizing, I love organizing, cooking, all of that stuff are generally enjoyable for me, and I find it just oddly relaxing to just get those tasks done, because to me nothing feels better than a clean house and a good home-cooked meal. So a lot of people probably think I'm nuts for saying that, but something about it is just so satisfying to me. Number 9, my favorite seasons are spring and summer. I really am more of a warm weather and sunshine kind of person, even though my skin and just general complexion are not made for the sunshine. Clearly, I'm very fair-skinned and a redhead, so that's like a double whammy. But I definitely, spring is my favorite season. Actually, probably spring is my favorite out of the two, just because of all of the new life that comes back. You see little baby bunnies and the flowers and the buds on the trees, and the grass turns green, and it's just this nice sign of life after a whole season of death. And if you're in Ohio like me, you know that the seasons can get pretty crazy. A lot of times here we experience all 4 seasons in one day, and depending on what part of Ohio you're in, the winters can be worse or not as bad. If you've ever been to Ohio or lived in Ohio, you know it's kind of a crazy place as far as weather's concerned. So if I had to pick a season, spring and summer are probably my favorite. And number 10, this is just for all of these people that are into it. I don't really take a whole lot of stock into these types of things, but I am a Gemini as far as my horoscope. That I know that a lot of people get into that. I am an ENFJ on the Myers-Briggs. And I am a Enneagram 6 on that Enneagram test that people were doing like last year. It was like a big craze during COVID. So, if you're into that stuff and that's how you want to make a judgment of me, then I am a Gemini, ENFJ, Enneagram 6. But yeah, that's what I have for 10 things to know about me, and I look forward to talking with you more in the future. So I said I would show you Crookshanks, and here she is waking up from her little nap. She likes to sleep in the guest room on this extra bed, which is fine because then she's not getting hair all over ours, but she likes that too. Say hi to everybody, Crookshanks. Oh, you're still a little sleepy, but here she is. She loves little head scratches and little chin scratches, and she's just the sweetest little cutest girl. And wow, big yawn.